Right, we're going to be assessing your chest. So first I'm going to inspect the clavicles are symmetrical, the sternum is midline. Respirations appear to be equal and symmetrical, even. We'll turn a little bit. Scapula are symmetrical, the spine is midline, and the skin appears consistent throughout the thorax. Now I'll palpate for any bulges, masses, or lesions. Any tenderness noted?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Go to your back here. And first we're going to check for thoracic expansion. We'll turn around. We're going to go down to T10. Make sure I smush some skin in between your thumbs and take a deep breath. The thumbs do come apart when he takes a deep breath. Next, we're going to check for vibration in the chest, which would measure tactile fremitus using the ulnar side of my hand. We'll start at the top and go side to side, top to bottom. 99, please.
99. 99. 99. 99. 99. 99. 99. 99.
So the vibration is symmetrical side to side and does diminish from the top to bottom. And next we're going to percuss the posterior lung fields. I'm going to start at the apices down to the bases, again side to side. And the percussion does have resonance until you get down to the organs, which sound dull. Next, we're going to percuss the diaphragm excursion. So I'll start at the top and measure first where the resonance turns to dullness. There. And take a deep breath. And mark where the dullness has risen to. And can you exhale fully and hold it? And then we'll measure from the top to the bottom. Which measures about 4.5 centimeters. Normal is 3 to 5. Next, we're going to auscultate the lungs. Again, starting at the apices, going down side to side to the bases. Can you spin around for me? I'll use the bell for the apices on the front side. Change back to the diaphragm. Raise your arms up. There are no adventitious lung sounds. Next, we're going to palpate the chest for any murmurs and check for the PMI. So we'll start at the second intercostal space on the right, go over to second intercostal on the left, third intercostal, fourth to fifth intercostal at the sternal border, and then the fifth intercostal mid-clavicular line would be the PMI. There is a soft vibration noted, but no heave or thrust. And looking at the chest, there's no lifts, heaves, or thrusts noted. Next, we're going to auscultate over those same areas. The second intercostal right side would be aortic. Second intercostal on the left side would be pulmonic. Third intercostal would be Erb's point. Fourth to fifth intercostal along the sternal border would be the tricuspid. And fifth intercostal mid-clavicular line would be the apical. Next, we're going to check your pulses. We'll start with the temporal, then brachial, radial. Can you lift your legs? Popliteal on the other underside of the knee, posterior tibialis, and dorsalis pedis. All pulses are symmetrical and 2+ to palpation. Next, we're going to assess your abdomen. We can change position. First, we're going to inspect the abdomen. There's no striae present, no bulges, masses, lesions, or hernias. The umbilicus is inverted and clean. Again, no hernia. Next, we're going to auscultate the abdomen. Starting at the right lower quadrant. Right upper quadrant, left upper quadrant, left lower quadrant, and normal active bowel sounds are noted. Sounds should be 5 to 30 times a minute. And we'll listen over the liver. And the spleen. No friction rub noted. Over the aorta using the bell. The renal arteries. The iliac arteries. And the femorals would be lower. There's no bruits noted. Next, we're going to percuss the abdomen. Again, starting the right lower quadrant. The sound is tympanic with dullness over the liver on the right and the spleen on the left. And next we'll percuss the liver and also measure the liver span. So going from the midclavicular line, we'll listen for when the sound goes from tympanic to dull. And mark that area. We'll start at the fourth intercostal space, midclavicular line, and listen for when the resonance becomes dull. Mark that area. And measure, which is about 8 centimeters, with the normal being 5 to 10. And we can also percuss for the spleen. Again, when resonance becomes dullness, which is in this area, the spleen should be the 6th to 10th intercostal space. And next we'll palpate the liver. I'm going to put my left hand underneath to support him. Push my right hand underneath the rib cage on this side. Can you take a deep breath? However, the liver is not palpable at this time. The left hand again goes onto this side, relaxing against my hand. And right hand is palpated into the abdomen. Take a deep breath. Thrust under the ribs. However, the spleen is not palpable this time. We would also palpate the kidneys with my left hand under the left flank. When he takes a deep breath, I would lift my hand up while palpating down with my right hand. Take a deep breath. The liver is not palpable this time. Again, on the left side, my hand is under his left flank area. The right is used to palpate. Take a deep breath. The kidney is not palpable at this time. All right, thank you.